We all had that thing that we were into. For me, I was into hexbugs. Usually someone ends up with some sort of hexbug, whether or not they know it. I think just sometimes they don't know it. I went on the market online to see what they're actually selling right now because they've gone in and out of a lot of hexbugs. And we got all of the hexbugs that I could find in store.
So today, something that we thought would be fun to do was to unbox all of these and officially submit our ranking.
And let's be honest, Christmas season's coming up. You guys need to know, parents, you need to know what you need to throw in your kid's stocking last minute.
You need to know what to ask for.
Kids, you need to know what to stuff your parents' stockings with, naturally.
Seriously.
So this is totally subjective. We're just gonna rank this sheerly off of the most fun. We're gonna start simple here. Just the Hexbug Nano. Have you ever owned a Hexbug Nano before?
No, I've never owned
It is so weird to me. This is what introduced me to Hexbug when I was 10 years old. My parents put one of these little bad boys, I think they're like $5, $6 each at Target, in each of me and my siblings' stockings.
How do I open it? Ooh. And here's our guy. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Very exactly what you'd think it would do.
I don't know. You look at this and be like, that thing must vibrate. Here's the thing about these though that are really cool. You put these bad boys on their back and bam.
Oh, that is cool. It's not probably the most interesting thing. If you were a younger kid, I could see that this would be really cool.
To me, this is a classic. It's like, it's hours of fun packed into $5. The way that we're gonna do this ranking, we're just gonna start by putting it on the top tier here, and we're just gonna trickle them down according to what we like as we unbox them. And so for now, we're just gonna put this bad boy in top tier. I think he deserves it for now. He may not have that place for long, but
he's having a good time.
It's a classic. It's a classic. So Hexbug, like I said, has come out with some new ones over the last couple of years. This one, the Hexbug Scorpion, I genuinely don't know what this does. The other night I had a dream, because what I tried to do is I tried to get hexbugs in all different colors. That way, like, they're all different interesting colors. And I had a dream that I looked in the bag of all the hexbugs and they were all the same color except for like one. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Oh!
Sweet.
Oh, that is a creepy looking guy, honestly.
I didn't expect him to move like this, actually. Oh, the tail kind of just jitters around.
Yeah.
Which works.
He escapes.
It's all in the movement in the legs, and then this thing just kind of jitters around, which is cool. It's like a smart mechanism. Then these things, they just kind of clamp in and out. I like this guy. You sit down with, I don't know, your siblings as a 12-year-old. Are you gonna have more fun with the Nano, or are you gonna have more fun with this?
I feel like I would feel really good about myself if I had this one while my siblings had the Nano.
That's true.
And we were like playing around with it. This one would definitely beat out.
We're gonna go ahead and let that one take the top tier at this point. We're gonna move Nano Boy down to second tier. He deserved that spot so far. Don't get used to the crown, buddy. I think it's time to get some remotes involved.
This one is the Spider.
This is an older design though. This one's been around a long time. I owned this when I was a kid. Ooh. He's kind of a floppy boy.
He kind of reminds me of Dr. Octopus.
Oh. Did it.
Oh.
That's kind of cool. The cool thing about these bad boys is there's two different channels. I think, as far as I can recall, it travels by light. There's a little light, so the connection's not great. So if I like put it behind my head, or if I put it in front of this even, kind of does it. Maybe it's gotten better over the years, I don't know.
Okay, so wherever his head points is where he goes.
Yeah. The way it works is it's got a cool mechanism. Again, I go back to like how cool it is that you can watch it as it's like moving.
I think that the remote makes it more interesting because it makes you more involved in the Hexbug process.
I can't find a way to say that this isn't way more interesting to watch than this. So he's gonna take Mr. Nano's place in second. Nano's gonna go to third place, which means Mr. Scorpion still gets his first place spot as of now. Fun fact about the MicroAmp, that's the one that this one is. Back in the day, the MicroAmp didn't exist. The OG ant, it was just called a Hexbug ant. It looked like this design actually, which has now been given to the Fire ant. Back in the day though, it didn't have a remote. It was just looked like this. You just flicked it on, it just ran around. Then they gave this one a remote, called it the Fire Ant, and gave us the Micro Ant, which as far as I believe, does kind of the same thing as the OG Ant. It's just smaller and cheaper.
I do like the legs on it. I think the legs are really cute looking.
Okay, let's see what this bad boy does.
Ooh, it has like a wheel.
Oh, he's fast.
He's really fast.
Oh!
Yeah, he's way faster than the Scorpion.
Oh my goodness.
Chaos. Chaos.
He just runs on the wheel. Yeah. It's a nice little $7 investment. It's cheap.
He's better than the Nano for me.
That's true. He does, he serves the same purpose as the Nano. To run around rampantly, he just does it faster and arguably in a more fun way. So we'll go ahead and have him bring down the Mr. Nano. Poor little Nano.
He's trying.
Mr. Nano's trying, but he's kind of slowly making his way down. I think now's a good time
Bring out a wild card.
to pull out a wild card. This is a new thing from Hexbug. It's called Junk Bots. I'm not that interested to know what this is.
I'm super interested.
But it's $5, $6.
I guess you have to build your own bot through this. How do you? Oh, okay.
There you go. What the heck?
Okay.
They have little trash bags. That's kind of cute.
That is cute.
I'm not gonna lie, that's cute. These are like little build your own figures. They're not really like robotic. So just to be clear, stomach is a TV, head is a security camera. It's actually so cute. He looks like he came from the universe of WALL-E, honestly.
That's true.
Yeah, he's not a Hexbug. I expected it to be like you assemble it and then it does something.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything. We're gonna put him on lowest tier. There really wasn't, I mean, it's cute, but like, he is truly a junk bot. Let's amp it up a little bit. Let's go ahead and get some remotes back in the game. Truth be told, this is probably the one I'm looking forward to the most.
This looks really fun. The unstoppable micro robot that is packed with speedy stunts. Ooh.
Crispy boy.
He's cool.
This is easily like the only Hexbug that charges with a cable versus just Hexbug batteries, which I appreciate because nobody just wants to replace the battery on a little remote control racer. And fire him up. Oh.
Oh!
Wow.
He's
Really interesting.
very interesting.
Are you making him turn? Are you?
No, not. He's kind of moves so fast. It's hard to like.
He like trips over him. That's really cool. He kind of turns without you asking. Wow.
Wow.
He's really cool. Wow. Ooh.
Oh.
What the heck? This thing is trippy.
What?
So cool, actually. If you got two of these bad boys up next to each other,
This would be fun.
it'd be fun. I think the most impressive thing about this is how it just like gets up from its side.
Yeah, that
Like-
is really cool.
Stay away. It's so cool.
That is really cool.
It is really impressive. All right, let's see what he does to Dougie.
Buggy.
This is gonna entertain you. This is actually awesome. Like, it's just weird to look at.
I think something that's just really cool is that the robot moves inside the ring.
Yeah, so
I
the
think
rings
that-
don't just move because of the robot. The robot moves in the ring.
Yeah, that is really cool to me.
It is really cool. Honestly, my vote's in. That's a top tier.
I think so too.
You're gonna get the most fun out of this. We moved everything down a tier so that the ring racer could be in first place. With that being said, rip to Mr. Scorpion. You served a good trial. We're gonna go back to a no remote one. I have owned the Scarab before, or the Scarab, however you pronounce it. It's really fun. It kind of reminds me of the Scorpion. I think it's faster though, as far as I remember.
It's the high energy flipping robotic creature.
There we go. That's what it does. It flips. Yeah, it looks a lot like the Scorpion, honestly. Here we go. Oh, that's actually way slower than I thought. I don't think he flips himself. What if you put him upside down?
So it doesn't flip. You know, I think that goes below the Nano for me.
It's kind of the least exciting Hexbug I think we've unboxed. That's the lowest tier so far. That puts him down onto tier
Number
6.
6, yep.
Which is the lowest one, so not fun.
Not great.
This one I have kind of but never had. I've never had the Fire Ant. Like I said, I had him back in the day when he had no remote.
I'm excited to see how the legs work. They look really cool. I really like his antennas.
All right, ready? Oh.
He is pretty fast.
It's cool. Okay, we're gonna race those. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Set, go. He's faster.
He is faster. This is really cool. Like, look how fast he spins. That's pretty good.
It's a learning curve.
Yeah, it is an adjustment.
I think the learning curve gives you something to do.
Yeah. I feel like this one is actually more interesting than the Spider. Even though the Spider is a lot bigger, this one is faster.
I agree.
And it has more interest to it.
It's not as good as the Ring Racer, but it's definitely better than the Spider. Scorpion's gonna stay number 2, but we're gonna move Spider down to number 4 so that he can be replaced with Fire Ant.
This is the one that I've been waiting for.
This is the big boy. This is the Hexbug Dragon. Which is brand spanking new. I'm pretty sure this came out over the last few months. I didn't know it existed until I walked into the store to start grabbing these. Here it is. It's a big boy. This is easily the biggest Hexbug we've ever seen. This is like him compared to the Scarab, but he looks fun. He looks pretty cool.
Oh, this one also has a charger cord with it. His parts are interesting. He has like kind of rubber silicone parts.
Legs, yeah. They have 4 different channels for this guy. They're really counting on this one being a party boy.
Good.
Can you go back?
Interesting.
He is so weird. What?
That's a lizard.
Like this actually kind of looks like a lizard, like a gecko. Yes, a
salamander.
No. Yeah, it's a gecko. No. The
Honestly, I don't feel like you can name something dragon and then have its legs look like that. Like nothing would be afraid of that.
As it.
Oh,
what'd you do?
I hit this button.
That's pretty cool. This one has another button. It's just a little fire button. You press this on the top here and it just turns on this light.
Like an iguana?
Yes, an iguana. That's what it's called. An iguana. It walks a lot like an iguana. I think it was a little tacky going for the dragon thing. I understand why for marketing purposes. For $25, this should really be a little bit more wowing.
Also, it's been on our table for just a few minutes. I don't know if you can see, but it is picking up dirt on its hands.
I personally recommend getting the little $5 Nano over this.
Yeah.
You could get 5 Nanos for the price of this and probably have a lot more fun. We're going to put the Nano above the Dragon. Big surprise. So it is better than the little Junkbot and the Scarab. A good twist to make here though. The only adjustment we need to make is that the Scarab I think is worse than the Junkbot, because even though it does more, the Junkbot you're paying $5 for, which is less money, and you know what you're getting.
That's true.
The Scarab you're expecting more out of, and it's just kind of boring. So we're gonna go ahead and swap the place of the Scarab and the Junkbot, putting the Scarab at last place, the Junkbot at second to last, and from there, from bottom to top, we have the Hexbug Dragon, the Hexbug Nano, the Hexbug MicroAmp, the Hexbug Spider, the Hexbug Fire Ant, the Hexbug Scorpion, and at top tier place,
Number one,
kind of not to my surprise, the Ring Racer. If you are down for entertainment, sheer entertainment is the Ring Racer, but if you're trying to get something that's a bug, the Scorpion I think is pretty top tier. On a budget. Nothing wrong with being on a budget, because we are now after that. We definitely are.
Hexbug, sponsor us next time.
Please do. That is our tier list. That was actually more consuming than I thought.
Wow.
Yep, it's fun. All right, guys.